Welcome back, guys. You guessed it, back in the garage to wrap up this engine build. If you missed yesterday's video, part 3, check up there for it. We completed the engine covers, got those mounted, so you guys can see the progress. That's what we made yesterday. We do not have the clutch in yet. We'll wait for that. Probably we'll wait for that until it's kind of ready to fire, only because I'm not sure if it's going to be a good idea to leave the plates in there, even though I soak them. But if I leave them in there for like a month, if that'll do anything, so I'd rather just leave it out. And if you guys want, I will make another video of the Recluse. I did one last year, but if you want another one, I can do that. So pretty much today I'm going to get the head on. We did find the speed sensor block off, and with a vortex and a cut harness, you do not need the wires on this. You can cut them. So we got that right there. We got our gaskets. We got our valve cover gasket, brand new head bolts, brand new timing chain guide. These are for the head. Brand new shift lever, and there's the head. It got all redone by MXP. It was pretty trashed from Iron Man, so that's fresh. So let's get this thing buttoned up, guys. Alright guys, so we got everything at top dead center, so we can throw our new timing chain guide in place. Now I put a zip tie on the timing chain, just makes it easier to slide it through the head. We do have a couple new pins for this thing. We throw a little bit of oil on them. Pop those in. And then we can pop our gasket on. Just another part of the awesome complete gasket kit by Kinetic Gaskets, guys. If you guys need gaskets, Kinetic Gasket is the way to go. Complete kit, freaking very, very good kit. All right, so we are ready for the head. We got everything in there. Oh. Get rid of this zip tie. You just use a screwdriver for now to hold the timing chain. Alright, so we'll just throw these side cover bolts in loosely. We can put our head bolts in. We did get all brand new head bolts, brand new washers. Put a little oil on these. Pop these in place. So we will have the miscellaneous parts we had to order yesterday. There's just a few nuts and bolts. Actually, just bolts. Some of these tiny ones for the clutch side cover and the clutch cover. So we got those ordered. We'll have them tomorrow. And then we can wrap that part of it up. Just put those bolts in. So I'm just going to start these just not too tight, just to get them started. so they're about snug, and then we will torque them down. So that's that. Now we can, first torque specs will be 28 foot-pounds. It's like a 3-4 step process kind of. So there's 28. So we're definitely gonna have to try to hold this. So I got this right here, which should work. There's one. Got to get one of those nice engine stands. I'm sure you guys have seen them. They're pretty sweet. Oh. Alright, there's two. There's three. There's four. All right, so now we're going to loosen these up. Let's do a couple turns, because then we're going to bring them to 14 foot-pounds next. Let this all work better like this. Alright, so we'll readjust our torque wrench. 14 foot-pounds, and then we'll tighten these again. There's one. Crisscross pattern, guys. That's two. There's three. Last one. There's four. Now we can crank this up, because we're going to need a little bit of leverage on this thing. So now we need to mark them. Let's see if I can bring you guys up a little higher. So we're going to mark them. We'll make a mark on each bolt towards the inside of the engine. And basically we just got to rotate these bolts. We're going to do it in 2 passes, 90 degrees each time, until that mark is on the outside of the engine. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. So basically I have a mark right there. So we're going to tighten these up. We're going to do 2 passes, 90 degrees. Or actually no, 45 degrees, 45, and then 45, and then bring these down. And that's it for the head. Back you guys up a little bit. Alright, so here we go. We get these things definitely a lot easier when this is in the engine, guys. But obviously we're missing the quad, so we gotta just do it like this and deal with it. It would be nice if I had an extra set of hands, somebody could hold this thing while I crank it down, but we'll get it. Alright, send them the last 45 degrees. Alright, so now we'll finish them off. It's definitely hard, almost there. That's good. A little more. That's good. That's good. Last one. And that was good. Whew, all right, so the hard part is done. Now it's time to get the cams in there. We'll make sure we're still at top dead center. Check our marks. Check our timing mark on the flywheel cover. Piston looks good. We may have to just adjust this a touch. I'm gonna go forward. Oh, I lost it. So that's right there. All right, so we'll drop the, we'll start with the exhaust cam. So you guys will see the dots on this. So that dot right there, you want to have parallel with the top of this head. And once we get the intake cam in there, that one will be parallel to this one as well. They'll line up in a nice straight line. So we get that one in there. It looks pretty good. Get the exhaust cam, the intake cam now. Same thing, you'll see the two dots. This is the one that gets timed. So this is parallel with the head. Lines up straight across with this one and the head. Oh, too high. Not too high. One more tooth, it'll be good. So that looks perfect. I'll let you guys see. See, we got our dot there, and our timing is good. Piston is up at top dead center. So now we will do, we gotta get the cam clips in. That's these guys right here. This keeps the cams in place. Alright, we'll put a little oil on this. Alright, now we can get the cam caps. There's one. There's two. This one is out a little bit. There we go. Alright, so we'll snug these up. Snug them up with the impact drill first, but we will torque them down after. We'll just get them down there so we don't have to spin them forever. These will be 85 inch-pounds. Crisscross pattern. This thing should be set on that already because it's the only time I use this. Check them one more time. Good. 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 That's good. All right. So now we can get our timing chain adjuster in, which is back here. Get you guys in position. So again, we got a nice fresh gasket for this, courtesy of that Cometic complete gasket kit. All right, so you got one of these screws that has a copper O-ring that goes on the inside bolt. So make sure you put that there, otherwise you will have a little leak. Unfortunately, these bolts I used, we didn't have new ones, so they'll just have to stay like that. We may, I'm not sure if I ordered these yesterday, but it's really not a big deal. These will be tucked behind everything, you won't even see them. So we can tighten those up. Alright, also we need to tighten these. I think this one is tight, we'll just check it. Yep. Alright, now you get a tiny flathead. You get in this. Just give it a little twist. That'll put pressure on the timing chain. And then we'll just give it a couple turns. We'll double check our timing. It goes around twice, so there's one. There's two. That looks pretty good, guys. Piston is at top dead center. Timing chain is tight. We'll give it a few more turns. All right, so we will just use, we're just going to put these on temporarily. We have new ones coming, but just so we don't get anything in this engine, we'll put these on loosely. Oh, I know something we gotta order too. We need to get this this cover for the sprocket. We gotta order one of those in the bolts. I don't have that. Thought I ordered that, but I guess I didn't. And we need this bracket. All right, so we can pop this in. This is fine to go in. Get rid of that. So we can just pop the valve cover on, and she's done. All right, so we'll get the valve cover on. We got a fresh gasket, courtesy of that Cometic complete gasket kit. I'm sure you guys are sick of hearing about it already, but I'm going to keep telling you. Pop the cover on. We were going to get a new cover. We cleaned this one up. I did get it last year. It's not too bad, but these are like 122 bucks, so we're going to keep this one. We got all new, whoops, we got the new little seals for the top, and two new bolts right there, and of course a fresh spark plug. So let me know, guys, if you want to see the Recluse install real time. I can do another one. It'll probably be when the engine is in the frame, and maybe when it's kind of close to the point where I can fire it up, just so I don't have those plates sitting for all that time. I don't know if I'd have to take them out and soak them again. So, all right, so we're going to gap the plug. So the plug gap is, I believe, between 7 and 8 millimeters. So we'll go like 7.5. I will confirm that on the manual, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. 18, 4, 6, 6, 5, 7, 5. So right there. Pretty good. I'm going to drop this in. That's just a 14 to tighten that up. Alright, that is good. Last but not least, we got to put the bolt on the end of the timing chain adjuster. I don't want to forget that, otherwise we'll have an oil leak right there. That's just a 10. Tighten it up. Alright, this is a wrap. So we just have couple small things missing. We're going to order those today. This metal piece that goes over that, the 2 bolts, and then a couple miscellaneous bolts for the clutch cover and the clutch side cover, and I think that is it. Check it out. We also are going to replace these. We're going to get new ones along with the oil drain bolts. I have old ones in there for now, but we're going to change those. Probably going to replace this wire for the neutral light. And then I got to get the little bracket that goes there. And that is it. So she is done. Taped up all the holes so nothing falls in there. Check it out. Looks pretty good. And that's a wrap. So thank you guys for watching. This one luckily was a shorter video versus the other ones, but you know, this an engine build definitely takes a little bit of time, so you guys can see just how long it takes. So you guys know the deal. If you're not yet, please subscribe. We're close to 7K, guys, so let's go. We're like 40 away, so let's go. Come on, subscribe, tell your friends, share the video, share the channel. Let's get to that 7K mark. Be sure to like this video, and if you got any questions, drop a comment. And thanks for watching as always, guys, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.